So I didn't get to come back and actually talk about my setup and, because I just at the moment couldn't do it. So I'm really, really enjoying just like putting everything away and like really kind of getting ready. I find that when I'm on the go, I need stuff right up at the front. I need to know what date it is and I need to be able to write something. So, and then I've got like sticky notes central, and then I always like to look up into something like really beautiful. So I've got my monthly right here, and like I've got stuff that I'm putting down, and if I need extra things, I could put a piece of vellum in there and just like add more things. So I've got October, November here, and then I've got like a little dashboard full of like just all the sticky notes. That's where March 2024 would be. Then I'm just kind of slowly adding things. Like obviously this is December, so I'm just kind of, this I can just pull up, and if I choose to paste it down, I can. But this tab right here takes me to my week that I'm going into next week, tomorrow. So I've plotted down all of the things. I have an area for notes if I need to. And then the same, like I put all of my stuff for the next few weeks down. And then I made a little note for tomorrow, just stuff that we've got going on, stuff that I got to remember. And I just have like all the pages. There's that thing. I was looking for that because I want to put that in the front instead of this long one. So again, this is interchangeable. I can totally take that out whenever I need to. I could totally take this out whenever I need to. So if Christmas comes, Thanksgiving comes, whatever, and I'm like, oh, I want to change up the decor, I can. Again, I could just change the washi, take this off, and change the vellum. Easily become stuff for Christmas or whatever. Same with all this different vellum. So I'm really, really just enjoying. I love the flipping back and forth, and just like, I feel like I'm getting more use of my book that way versus if I'm like all in the front, I'm like, oh my gosh, what about the back? And then of course you have the dailies. And so if I wanted to work my way, from the way back, I can. All of these, I see them as pages where I can paste things in. And, I could just really optimize the use of this Mega. I've used a Mega before, so I know exactly how I kind of like things. But I love that, this is another way to start out using the Hobonichi early. And so now I can just like functionally put things down. I mean, I've got the other ones right here. I'm going to just put them away. I don't really see a need to use them. I could go ahead and, just do what I want, but I could use these for other things, like if I want to punch them, if I want to put more things. But for me, this is enough use to call it a day. So yeah, this is super cute. I thought about, again, cutting that out because I really like it, and pasting it places. And so this is kind of how the week turned out in here for this week. And I'm just going to move on. Now, I will possibly do this week again in my newer one. It's just all the things, all the little lists that I think this is what jacked it up for me. This is what really made me like, I don't like this, because I was liking the whole like pretty planning and then I'm functioning and like moving back and forth throughout the week. But because I made this mistake, I was really trying to just like do little lists like this to use up the pages. And I did this type of writing in both of these pages right here, and I didn't mean to. I had to figure out a way to cover it up. And I really wanted this area to be nothing but pen to paper. And to me, I'm like, no, there's stickers there. And then I think that's probably like a really good reason to just be like, oh, I want to use the other book now. So I'm just going to put all this away and just kind of put it in my drawer. If I need anything from it, I can. I thought about going into this cover. I think I'll do it more so towards November or October, end of October. But I'm still really loving these colors because it's still like where I'm at, it's still pretty much like summer. It's hot still. It's not cozy winter vibes and all that. So I think that's why this decor works for me right now. Once kind of like more, I get more into like a cooler weather, I would want to change things around. I really enjoyed this layout where I was before in my other one. So I really wanted to take this with me and keep it in with me next year so it can really, I can really use it. So I just wanted to come back and give you more of a walkthrough and talk through of how I plan to kind of use this. So I'm thinking of a new cover already. I know I don't want to buy any GLIOs. I don't want to buy any Vanderspecs. I was so close, like this close to buying a Vanderspec, but I'm like, Monique, just use what you want and what you have. And if anything, buy a Moterm. I am eyeing a Moterm in the black. Just because like the winter months I like using like dark colors. So either way, this is super cute. I did end up sticking this down and making this permanent just because I couldn't deal with the like the raised element. So I found this in a setup that I had before and I just kind of, you know, been playing and it's been super fun and just reminded me of the different things that I like using in the Hobonichi week. So as you can see with this new week, I had extra space because I cut out the writing. And so I feel like Sunday has a little bit more space. I will just kind of brain dump stuff here throughout the week. I didn't put anything down. These are all of the biggest events that we got going on. And then whatever happens that's pretty significant, I can just kind of put in throughout the week. If I feel like, oh, I want a pretty planning area, I have so many note pages, I can literally make one. Like I can just turn the page and make a spread. Oh, I turned the computer on. And I mean, that's the beauty of all these pages. It can completely become a commonplace book for me. And I'm not one of those ones where I'm like, oh, I'm worried I'm not going to have enough pages, because why worry over something you haven't used up before? I have never successfully used up a whole mega in the back. So don't even worry about it. Just do what you're going to do. And if you know, for pretty much handle the situation that comes when it comes, and don't sweat over what you think may happen, basically. So I am excited. I'm going to put that there when I get off here. But I just wanted to come back and show you. I have an appointment tomorrow in the morning, so I'm definitely taking this with me. And yeah, thanks for watching, and God bless you guys.